What's going on YouTube? So welcome again to another video. A little change of pace. This time I'm working on motorcycle related stuff. So as you can see here, it's the PACKTALK Bulb Duo. This is a communicator for the helmets. If you ride a motorcycle, or probably use this for other applications too, but mainly this is for motorcycle helmets. So as you can see here, we're still rocking the old Cardo G9X. This is actually my wife's helmet. We're upgrading, so this is a duo pack, comes with two, and we're upgrading our system because ours is not integrating really nicely with our friends. All our friends are running these newer ones, and to do with the older technology and the new one, it's just really wonky to work with. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that. Let's just open this up. Really nice packaging as always. The old one used to come with like a bag, but you don't really need that. So this is what you get when you open it. Comes with two, like I said. So there's that. Super slim. Let's take this out. Let's take this one out. So in comparison, I actually have the older one. This is actually the newer one, G9, the newer old model, G9X. I had the G9. Mine's super worn out. I got mine back in 2012, I think. It's super old, but it still works. I just want the new technology. As you can see here, the antenna is right there, and you got some USB connections down here. You got a volume. So this is a multi-function button. So there's like a combination of buttons you can press that will enable some functions. I still have to learn that. But mainly for this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and install it. So you have two. There you go. Set those aside. Let's see what else is on the box. We got some stickers, Cardo sticker, booklets. There is a comprehensive video that Cardo made on YouTube where you can learn all the functionalities and what this thing could do. Super comprehensive, like 30 minutes long. That's what I'm gonna watch myself to find out how to work this thing. So you have two boxes, one for each of the Cardo units, basically for installation purposes. So since I'm installing just one, I'm gonna put some stuff back here. This is gonna be for mine. I'm not gonna install mine because I'm waiting for my new helmet to come in. So I'm gonna do that when it comes here. Here's the contents of the installation box. So usually the Cardo comes with either a sticky mount or a clamp mount. So I'm a fan of the clamp mount. I don't like the sticky mount because I've seen it. See, this is the clamp mount that I'm talking about. It wraps straight into the chin bar or the side of the helmet, like really securely. The sticky mount that I'm talking about here, it's good, but I never trust it because we ride in the rain, very hot weather, cold weather, and you just never know. So this thing might just fall out. So I just don't trust it. And as you can see here, these are the speakers for your earpiece, and this is the boom mic basically for your microphone for yourself. And you got some sticky pads for your ears, so you can sticky pads. This is actually a soft mic right here, so you can see this is the soft mic. So I don't know, I've never used it. They offer it. If you don't like the boom, like on your chin area, sometimes people like just a soft wiring mic, so you can use that too. Some alcohol prep pads, and the sticky backing for your what do you call this, for the back of the speakers. So you put that on the inside of the helmet. So we're gonna go ahead and install that. So nice part about this helmet that I like, so first of all, it's modular. Usually modular helmets have accommodations for clamp mounts like this. There's a recessed space right here. Most helmets don't have that, but some that are modular, made for touring, usually do. But this one in particular I like because you don't actually have to remove the cheek pads and all that to route the wires in here. So they actually have accommodations for the wires to go through underneath the channels here of the cheek pad, and they actually have space. They're really thinking about like you putting a communicator in here, so it's so easy for me to remove. So all I have to do is like get the wires that I routed all over the place here and like so, and like there's already, I think, a Velcro receiver for the speakers underneath, but if you if it happens to fall off, you have replacements. So as you can see here, because this has been on here for a while, so with different weather and stuff like that, it does wear out. So I want to give you guys a look of the old design G9, so you can see it's more of a less elegant design than the newer one. Looks like this one just kind of snaps in. This one kind of goes in and locks in and snaps into the contacts. It's very, in comparison, it's very crude, but it did its job. Super robust, super tough, and it's worked for us for years. So it's just time to upgrade to the new one. For this part, one of the Velcro receiving pads for the speaker inside the helmet here has fallen out, so I'm just gonna replace one of them. So the other one is still sticky and it's still in there, so I'm just gonna leave that and take this one and put it on the other side. So usually the trick to installing these Bluetooth speakers communicators is to put on the speakers first, because some people start with this, but you need the space in the channel here to put the speakers through. So start with the speakers first, and as you can see, it's different lengths. So let me show you the length. So one is shorter, and this one is longer. So we want the shorter one close to the receiver, of course. That's kind of how it works. So this speaker is going to be on this side of the helmet, and the other one you route it to the other side. So that's why it's longer like that. So let's go do that right now. Oh, by the way, these are JBL, the JBL speakers, so much better sound quality compared to these older ones that are just basic, but they actually work great, so I don't want to bash it too much. Alright guys, so let me guys show you what it's looking like right now. So I skipped a bunch of steps because putting this on my helmet is not really going to help you unless you have this exact same helmet. So I'm just going to give you guys some insights on things that you need to look out for. So like I said, the reason I like this helmet is it has channels and it has accommodations for putting a communicator on the helmet. So it has channels for the wires and everything like that. It's nice. Your mileage may vary. I still have to clean this up, the cheek pads, and situate it nicely. So I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I'm just going to give you my thoughts on choosing a helmet. So usually when you pick up your helmet, usually if you can't see a space here, then it's usually a sign that it's not made for receiving a communicator. But you could put these sticky ones on there and it's still gonna work, but it's a little bit tricky. So I like I said, I like the clamp mount. So I didn't want to bore you guys with seeing all the way I struggle with putting this on there. But that's actually the most tedious part. That takes me a while because I kind of like, perfectionist kind of, just I like the wiring to be clean and nothing's pulling. And you just gotta watch out for that, and the clamp is securely there so it don't fall out, stuff like that. And then so now, like, I have the speakers already installed and routed all the way to the other side, and I'm just gonna clean up the way it's tucked in there. And then after that, usually you just connect the mic, as you can see here. There's like a microphone, and then you tuck this wire underneath there too. So I'll show you that in a second. So here's what I mean when I say there's accommodation. This helmet accommodates communicators. You see this mount here? Let me just take off let me show this to you guys. So you see that? So here's the microphone that comes with the Cardo unit. And this microphone hang here is what is from the helmet itself. So it wants you to, it's ready to accept a boom mic like this for a communicator. So that's what I mean. So, and there's pockets, like so much space in between the cheek pad and the shell of the helmet for you to put wires in. So that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, so I finally got the wiring to the point that I'm satisfied with for now. So all that's left is to put your Cardo in. So here's the new unit. You just take the plastic out and slide it in. Let's see how it slides in. So you take it from the notch on the front, trying to get a hold of it firmly here. And there you go, and it snaps into place. Super sleek, much better. It's like lower profile than the older one. And so all that's left for us is to memorize these buttons and figure out the functionality and all that. So I'm waiting for my helmet, and once I get it, I'll do it. I'll install that on my own, I guess. But at least this one I get it on video. So this this helmet, we really like it. So because like I said, it's really meant for you to put a communicator. It's so frustrating when you have a nice helmet like well, I had an XD4 in the past that also accommodates a communicator, but some helmets that I have that are super nice premium helmets don't accommodate this at all, which is super odd at this day and age. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and just a little bit of patience with the wiring, and everything's good. I can't wait to test the audio on this because it's a JBL speaker after all. So I want to see the difference. I'll give you guys some review on the difference in sound quality between this one and this one, but I'm sure it's gonna be super significant, drastic change. So oh, before I sign off, I need to tell you guys that there is a app on this for your phone. So if you have your phone on a phone mount, it's easier to access the functionality without even touching the buttons here. So if you have like your phone, usually when I travel, I have my phone on a phone mount, and it's easier for you to just tap on those, versus fiddling with stuff like this, because sometimes you miss the buttons. So you don't have that functionality with this one. So there's that. All right, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys like that video. Give me a thumbs up or subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.